Name, say his name. No one is around you. His friends.
Yeah, you thought that was actually my middle name.
Ross, not
Yeah.
from Friends.
God. Yeah, your jokes have gone serious.
Okay, we are live from
And
Tidewater.
we are
Dorkening.
live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the panel, Olivier Ross Perron.
That was beautifully said.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You actually say it way better than I say.
I don't know. I'm kind of jealous. You roll the R more than I would,
Yeah.
and it feels exotic.
So, with that name, where did we grow up?
Where did we grow up?
Where does
Talking
this
into the
all
mic.
come
Talking
across?
into the
I'm
mic.
going to talk into the mic so other people can hear me.
That's correct.
I'll
That's
talk
correct.
into the mic.
You know, so you're from Lithuania or something,
Yeah,
right? Is
yeah,
that where that name comes from?
I grew up in a very small town that no one knows called Montreal.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
up in Canada, up in Quebec.
Up in Quebec.
Yeah,
I think that's the only town anybody knows in Canada.
Yeah.
Right.
Hope not, but yeah, some do.
No, that's Quebec.
There's Quebec. Yay! You're the first one to think that that's actually a city.
But I said the Q like a Q, Quebec, but it's actually Quebec.
I mean, English people say Quebec, so you're not in the wrong.
But
And
how do the
Quebec,
Quebec.
Quebec. Yeah, there's an accent on the E, which makes it become an A sound.
Hey,
Hey,
that's what it's all about.
So it's all about, eh?
are you having fun?
I'm having so much fun. I'm so happy to be with you guys,
Oh,
you gentlemen,
Same here.
you sweethearts. It's awesome.
Sweethearts. We interviewed you in Maryland.
Yeah,
just a few
like a few
short
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago.
And I'm nervous. I'm
You
like,
know?
I don't have any more juice.
Well, when you showed up last night and I saw you, what the hell did you do to your head?
Yeah, well, I had to come up with something, or else I was just gonna repeat the same trash and just look the same. So yeah, shave my head. It's too damn hot out here. Too damn hot everywhere. Really.
Right.
We're driving our Hummers. We're
I heard
polluting.
you actually walked to the con. Actually,
I did.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was what 100 degrees yesterday.
It was pretty hot.
And,
It was pretty hot.
and you decided I'm gonna take a stroll. I've been sitting too long.
2-hour walk, doable. I mean, it's all, especially I got to the airport early from my night shift where I was sitting down all night, and then I get to the airport. First of all, I wanted to bike there, but then I was like, I might be late. I don't want to get con customs. I don't want to miss my flight. So I get there, nobody's there. It's like a ghost airport. So I make it through customs and I sit for another 3 hours, waiting for the plane. And then I sit on the plane. And I come out here. I'm like, I'm not going to continue to sit around. Let me gyrate my hips.
How long is the walk?
It's like a 2-hour walk.
Was
Quick
it like
2 hours.
like on side streets
It's
or
probably like
highways?
8 miles.
Well,
right?
so at the beginning, there's a little bit of a highway situation, which kind of sucks. You're kind of playing, what is that with the bull,
Dodge them.
Yeah, you're just dodging the cars. But then eventually you get into, suburbia, and you pass like 10,000 churches, and I got to admire the town, admire the city that I'd probably never
That's
would
one way to
admire.
see it. Would you like one of the? I see these people all the time with a GPS like this as they're walking. Is that what you were doing?
No. I look at the GPS for like a good minute, and I take like mental photographs of it. Also, because my phone was about to die, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna have the luxury.
Oh, that would be
Lost
horrible.
in the wild
Yeah.
of Virginia.
Mm-hmm. But it's an easy
Right.
walk. It's you got like 3 turns.
Oh.
It's not a hard walk.
Now, which airport you fly into? Like the
This,
Norfolk? Was it
This is
Norfolk?
riveting.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, it was
this is
Norfolk.
great TV. No, I was trying to find. Every airport has like a 3-letter name.
There
So,
isn't one for this one.
There is
Oh,
one,
there
but I
is?
forget it. I've completely forgot it. So I thought you were quizzing me on that, and then I was disappointed in myself that I couldn't give it to you
Oh, that's okay.
later.
I get
guys,
that
later.
a lot.
later. I'll
get
give it
that
to
a
you
lot.
later.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about
Let's talk.
the
Oh,
HBO.
The gig. How'd we get the gig?
How did we get the gig? Okay. This is a fun story. I get an audition one day, and it's one of those auditions that you're like, okay, I'll do this, but there's no way. It's like a nationwide audition, right? So they're
Really?
auditioning just everybody.
That's kind of intense.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so I have like a chance in a zillion to get this. And but they were very specific. They were like, you need to have played the video game. You need to be a fan. Here's some footage of what the creatures.
Oh, so you are a video game fan?
Yes, I am.
That's good
I am
to
a
know.
video game fan. So I played the game a lot, and so I already had a good idea of what the movements were. But then they showed me some material, and I had a little bit of some herbal medicine, and then I blindfolded my
Earl
eyes.
Grey, right?
Yeah, Earl Grey. I had a couple glasses of Earl Grey. I blindfolded myself because the creatures are blind. And I was lucky to have a very empty room. I had just moved at that time, so I had an empty room for me to just flail my arms in, because I was going to break everything because I blindfolded myself. So I gyrated like a crazy person for 30 minutes in front of a camera. I spent the last 2.5 minutes, and then they called me back.
Well, how could I get my hands on that? You got the clip?
I might give it to you.
How long,
if you're a nice chef, I'll send it to you.
Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
how long between sending out the tape to, hey, we want you?
Maybe like a month. And at first it was just like, they're thinking about you. And already I was like, what? Like, this actually panned out? And I thought I might have to do another audition or something, but no. And then they're like, okay, it's happening. But it didn't really clock in that this was really happening until I'm on the plane and I'm like, oh, I'm going to Calgary and I'm going to shoot this.
Is that where it was shot? Was Calgary?
Calgary. Do you know where that is?
That's another place up in Canada.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's on the western side.
Yes. Jeff's good. What province is it in?
Oh, come on now. I don't know anything about geography. We're lucky I know the word geography.
Yeah. Calgary, Alberta.
Alberta, that's right. Alberta.
Once they told you, did you have to like keep it secret from friends, or?
Yes, I had to keep it secret from friends.
So how do you do that?
I
don't talk about it.
I didn't. Yeah. I was just playing my cool guy card. I was like, yeah, I got a cool thing to do. I'm flying out, you know.
Yeah. But I can't tell you. So
I can't tell you. Yeah. I was really enjoying that.
Cool guy. It's not funny. So, all right, you get the job. You finally fly into Calgary, which is the province of
Alberta.
And you have to sit in a chair now for how long getting makeup put on?
Okay, well, even before that, even before we get the makeup put on, they fly me in and out like a dozen times to do all these tests. They send me to the dentist to get a mold of my teeth so that they can put the fake teeth in, because it's like this huge apparatus, right, that covers my full nose. It's like a giant thing. And they take a scan of my scalp. I had to like shave. I'm surprised I didn't have to shave my eyebrows, but I had to shave every day my entire scalp and everything. Okay. And
12 times.
Yeah. So maybe I'm just hyperbolizing a little bit, but yeah, they were definitely bringing me there and back just to do all these.
We'll say numerous times.
Yeah. What did I say?
12. A dozen. You said a dozen.
I said a dozen.
You were precise.
Yeah, I was very okay. Numerous.
I just like numerous.
That word, numerous. Yeah. Plentiful. You like that one too? No.
Yeah, but I use that in a different context.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. So we do all these tests, and it already takes up about a month of time. And then when the actual shooting starts, the first day we put the whole makeup on and we put the whole thing together was about 8 hours. Just because they had to it's so many different pieces. It's not just like a mass.
So what are you doing?
What am I doing during
for
those 8 hours? It's honestly like a transcendental experience. It's like a meditation because you can't move really.
Well,
and
that's what I'm saying. Like, still not like, wow, man.
Yeah. And the special effects makeup people are always scared about a certain thing because they have to cover your whole face, right? And some people get very claustrophobic in that. It is terrifying to be like, have like latex all over you, and
it's like a deprivation chamber.
Exactly.
Did they give you a straw so you could breathe or anything like that?
No, I could breathe through my mouth. I just couldn't breathe through my nose.
Through your nose, okay.
Yeah. So
what if you had to sneeze?
What happens if I sneeze?
Well, if you had to sneeze, I mean, that would be
really
horrible.
didn't want to find the answer to that question.
You know, I mean, does the mask go?
Prosthetics,
and then have to like be embarrassed when they take it all off.
Right?
Got snot everywhere. Yeah, no, I really didn't want to find out. So I just held in all my sneezes.
Yeah, I don't know how you would do that, but okay.
Or just sneeze through my mouth. Yeah, like that. Freak people out even more. What was I saying before Jeff threw me on a tangent?
You're going through the transcendental meditation.
Yes, the transcendental meditation of getting all covered up and sitting in this chair. But luckily for me and luckily for them, I didn't have any panic attacks. What happened, though, which was a little shitty for them, is I kept falling asleep. Yes, on the chair, they're putting all this makeup, and I'm... because it's hard. It's hard to stay awake when your eyes are covered and your ears are covered, so you're not hearing anything. You're not seeing anything. You're just this blind, deaf bat. It's yeah.
They should have those. They make these little drops that like give you energy. They should like every once in a while just drop them in your mouth. No,
that sounds like a nightmare. I definitely did not need energy drops in that moment.
Well, to keep you awake.
I mean, they just shook me up a little bit, and then I got back there. Yeah.
Okay. Could you eat anything?
No. Well, you know what? This was pretty funny. So I can't eat anything with the mouthpiece on, obviously.
All right. Let me guess. It's the first piece they have to put on.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we go for lunch, they found a way to take it off, but then we don't realize how much we use our eyes when we eat, and so I kept trying to take my sandwich, and I kept trying to put it in my mouth, but I would just miss every time. I had to look at myself through a mirror and try and eat while looking at myself in a mirror. It was pretty ridiculous.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. A lot of things in life are weird though.
Now, did they do like skin tests first to see if you'd have reactions to the mask and the different that whatever they use?
Yeah, they did. It's a good question. They did do tests, and luckily I didn't have any reactions to anything. But my skin was, it screws up your skin no matter what.
You got nice skin,
Well, not after that. I was like I was a pimply, scabby mess after that because you're covered. For like 18 hours, you're covered in this like gunk.
Yeah, because after 8 hours of sitting there doing that, how many hours are you filming?
Then like 10 hours, right? So then you're sweating, you're
would
gyrating.
18, yeah.
Yeah,
so that's good math.
Oh my God!
Yes.
So, your actual role in this now, it's called a screamer.
No, it's a clicker. Close though. Close. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, I had that wrong.
But they shriek too. They do like Rah! They do like shrieks like that.
Bats in a way. They like use the sound to find where their victims are.
Echolocation.
Yes.
Echolocation.
Echolocation.
That's how the Americans say it.
Yeah. It could be the right way of saying it.
Probably.
I don't know either.
Oh, well, then.
Echo.
So, can you tell us if you've got anything coming up in the future?
Do I have anything coming up in the future? Yes, I do, and it's super exciting. Well, at least I'm really excited about it. It's definitely not like as big as this HBO production we're talking about right now.
Which is what? Because I don't think we've even mentioned the name of it.
The Last of Us. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Right now, I'm working on something that I absolutely love. It's this feature film, and I felt very privileged to get the lead part in it. I never played a lead in anything, so this was really exciting for me. Not only that, but it was also based on this book that I'm absolutely in love with. I really love the author.
Did you read the book before you got the part?
Well, I read multiple of the author's books before I had the part.
Who's the author?
Rawi Haj, a very famous Canadian Lebanese author.
Okay.
English, so you guys can read his stuff.
What are you saying? I can't read French?
Yeah,
you don't know that much about me. But I can, so
It was just a hard guess that you were going to have a hard time reading French.
You were right. I read German, actually. So.
Do you?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah, I took German.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, I took 3 years of German. Yeah.
I find out little fun facts about everybody from this show all the time.
It's great.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You guys are really more interesting than you lead on.
We thought you were a boring bunch, but then then we learned you can read German.
I thought you couldn't even read. That you can read.
I finished elementary school.
I have no doubt.
So,
Jeff. So this movie.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
We're back on the movie.
We're back on the movie.
I forgot.
It's this really interesting story about this taxi driver who gets caught he's living in this dystopian, unnamed city, and he himself is very detached from the world, but he gets caught up in this story with this killer, this cannibal killer who's going around murdering people, and he plays a part in it that he's not too sure.
Cannibal killer?
No, he's a killer, and he's also a cannibal.
He's a killer and he's a cannibal.
Yeah, he's not killing.
He doesn't kill cannibals.
No.
Well, they might be cannibals. I'm sure he didn't ask.
I didn't ask. I didn't ask.
I
You're
heard-
right.
You're dead, and I'm gonna eat you. But did you eat somebody first?
Every potential person here is a potential
Could be
cannibal
a cannibal.
until you ask him. So it's a super fun movie. I hope it's great. I can't wait to show it to you guys.
Drama, thriller.
It's definitely a thriller.
Has it been filmed? Have you started?
It's been filmed. The whole thing's done. It's in
cool.
post-production right now.
Nice.
I can't wait to see it.
What's the name of it?
It's called Carnival.
Carnival.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the craziest thing is that the director, shout out Amadouani, he's a great director, but he also had the ambitious idea of directing the film twice. So he made the film twice, once in French and once in English. Every scene is shot
that
both.
way you don't have to dub it or anything.
There's no dubbing. Yeah, so the film
No voiceovers,
has two
no nothing. Okay.
original versions.
And you know,
Yeah, no dubbing.
none of that.
Yeah, I hate dubbing, but I love to do it. I love doing dubbing, but I don't like watching
You don't
dub
like
things.
to watch it.
I'd rather just read the subtitles, honestly. I don't know if that's a popular opinion around here, but
I can understand it that way. I don't mind dubbing at first, but because I want to take in the whole picture of what's going on.
Yeah, you don't be caught reading.
well, yeah, the subtitles. I get to, watch the movie. What do you say? And then I got to rewind it, and then I got to read it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you're reading it, and you missed the scene.
Yeah, the worst is if you go see like a foreign film in the movie theater and you sit front row. So you're like, bam, what's he saying? What's happening?
I did that with Pan's Labyrinth. That was kind of a bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like
That's
this.
Bad choice.
Yeah.
But
at least,
I still enjoyed the movie. Though.
It's more of a visual experience anyway. So.
All right. So, what would you say your biggest fault is?
I guess I have so many faults. I mean, they're all big. They're all big faults.
Which one do you want?
I can tend to be like a bit of a people pleaser. I'm always trying to make people happy when it's not my business. Sometimes,
But that's not a bad thing.
No, it's totally a bad thing. You can't
can
go
be.
in life trying to make everybody happy. You got to do your own thing.
That
I've learned
must
that
be
the hard
tough
way.
with your 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, it is. It definitely.
I know
adds.
you work on the phones, right?
Yes. So I work in suicide prevention.
Yes. Which is Suicide Prevention Month.
It is.
Yes,
It is. Yes, it's Suicide Prevention Month, and that's what I did when I was coming here, and that's what I'm going to do when I get back.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
a good
'cause,
job.
we talked about it last night about the Montreal X-Men, who
Yes,
you
Montreal
have
X-Men,
never heard
which
of.
I never even heard of.
You know what I mean?
But they work.
why
in that
would I
field.
believe that you're actually from Montreal? You never even heard of these guys.
It's just an accent.
Just an
you put
act.
on.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be cool and exotic for you guys.
Because they
I'm really from Michigan.
because that's what they do. They raise money and try and help for suicide prevention and stuff like that. So
It's such a noble cause.
We should connect you to you guys.
No, I saw your interview you did with them.
Yeah.
It was really
great
fascinating.
People.
No,
Yeah,
great people.
Great people.
Mhm.
Doing great things. So just like you. Entertainment. I've got to see The Last of Us. I've already spoken to Leo
You
about
should.
that.
It's
I
really
didn't even
good.
see the
Like,
last of us.
I don't have HBO. I refuse to pay for it.
That's fair. I understand. Stance. What do you pay for? What do you like?
everything else.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah.
I have a
campground up in Maine where he has no electricity.
Yes.
Yes,
still
I
goes
hide. I
outside.
hide in the woods with my mini Sasquatch.
That's awesome.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about this? Do you buy cigarettes?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, are you saying cigarettes are worth more than HBO? More of a priority than watching some good entertainment? You're gonna trade?
You're a mean person.
I'm sorry. No,
That's
cigarettes
quite
are
all right.
Cigarettes are cool.
That's quite
you heard
all
it
right.
from you first.
I actually watch a lot of Voodoo and Tubi. Because I love watching the independent. Films, and most of them are good. Yeah, every once in a while you come across something that's like, this was a little sketchy, but kudos to everybody that's out there doing that.
More powerful to you if you're trying and to make some art.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's
I'm
wonderful.
a horror freak.
Mhm.
I watch on average 1, maybe 2 horror movies every other day.
Every other day.
Every other day.
What's the one that marked you the most?
We're supposed to be interviewing
I'm
you.
sorry.
No,
You
that's
do this
okay.
all the time.
Yes, this is
okay.
another one of my big faults.
I watch it.
And
happen.
actually, I'm going to say it because she's here. Okay.
Okay.
I only had to turn off one horror movie in my lifetime because I
Whoa.
couldn't watch it.
And it was?
Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Felissa
No way.
Rose.
Yeah, with Felicia Rose, and she is here.
And she's here.
Okay.
Wow. Did you tell her?
No, I haven't had a chance to meet her yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Sure
that's
she'll
going to come up
appreciate it.
in the interview.
Yes.
You know what I
hope
mean?
so.
And for those of you who have seen it, it was a specific scene. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, but a long time ago. So if
Okay,
you're
so
talking specific
there was a
scenes.
scene where she dropped a hornet's nest inside a bathroom stall after locking the door on this poor kid.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
and as a kid, when I was 6, I stepped in a yellow jacket nest. So that was a.
That's why you look like this.
I just can't win.
No.
Hey, you've been doing this to me all day.
Yes, I have.
I can throw
yes,
you back.
yes, I have. Yes, I have. So, what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun?
Keep stealing my questions, Jamie.
You go ahead.
Oh,
you go ahead.
Okay, I say it better.
Yeah, say it
anyways.
better.
What's your way to cut loose and relax?
Oh, what a great
Yeah,
question. I love doing martial arts. I'm a big jujitsu guy.
Really?
Some judo, some wrestling. I enjoy that a lot. Or otherwise, I like playing video games. You know,
You like getting beat up?
I like getting beat up because that's what happens most of the time. I'm not
Yeah.
good. I just like it. So it's mostly me getting tossed around, and that's okay. I can take it. I can
No,
take
for
the
a tall
punishment.
person, you probably do quite well, though.
I do okay, but I'm not that competitive.
No.
So it's sometimes when I get in the
seem
gym
like
and everyone's
too
like,
nice of a guy to be like,
Well,
I'm
he's
gonna
a people
come kick your-"
pleaser.
yeah, it's pretty
You know,
cringeworthy.
he's a people pleaser.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ow, don't hit me.
Yeah, no, yeah. All you need to do is like, that hurts. I'm like, oh, are you okay?
Are you okay? I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Now, do they ever like say, well, to get your next belt, you have to go up against this person?
Yeah, you did. Well, I guess when you get a new belt, it's usually because you've competed a few times and you've proved your worth in some way. So yeah, I got to go back and compete at some point, but not looking forward to it. But I'll still do it. Because you got to do things you don't like in life.
Yes,
think that's
sometimes unfortunate.
I think that's really part of it.
Yeah, well, that's part of the lessons of growing too.
If
How do
you
I let
find-
loose in life? I like
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
shit I don't like. I like cleaning
That's
dishes.
weird.
I like cleaning dishes. I like cleaning my home. That brings a certain type of peace.
I can understand that. I do a lot of cleaning myself to relax.
Yeah,
And once the house
de-stresses
is
my mind.
clean, also, I don't know why we're talking about this, but
It's great.
decluttering and everything like that,
Oh yeah,
complete
it's a game
structure.
changer.
Yeah, no, I go through phases where it'll become like my shop, my wood shop.
Oh yeah.
It'll just get trashed after months.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll spend 2 days just
Cleaning it all up.
cleaning it spotless, just so I can mess it up again.
Yeah, I'm sure that gives you though a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of energy to mess it up again, to create a new thing.
Right,
Because now you
right.
got the space to do it.
Well, I'm
you know?
one of those that they say everything has a place. Everything has a place when I clean my shop.
Nice.
But as I work, everything gets put where I leave it.
Right.
Because if I put it back where it belongs, I'm not going to know it's there because I remembered where I left it.
But if where you left it
It's where it belongs.
is where it belongs.
Yeah, but it doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Because I'll set it down because I'm not done with it yet.
I see.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. So you want it in arm's reach. You want to create your new little nest of creation.
I'm very good with people. When I was working construction, a guy would be like, "Where the hell's my tape measure?" It's up there in the gutter
Boom.
because I
Okay.
know where it is. I saw you put it there.
You've got good memory. It's a good thing.
Yeah, my wife don't think so, but okay.
I think so.
So we got a few minutes left.
Few minutes.
Phew, not even. I think.
Yeah, we came in a couple of minutes late, so I'm going to give him a couple more minutes.
Fine. Couple more minutes.
You know what I mean? Do you have another question?
I
Or should
have
just
tons
keep on
of
hammering
questions.
on
Bring
them?
them on. Let's just.
All right.
let's speed run
What's
these
the
questions.
phobias?
I am terrified of insects, but I also am fascinated by them. And so whenever I see like insects that freak me out, I like to spend time with them and realize or think of how I'm reacting.
Scariest insect you've seen? Freaks you out.
Centipedes.
Centipedes. Yes, all
centipedes.
The legs. Cut them off.
Yeah, cut all those damn legs off. That's a big phobia.
Then you got a worm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A bunch of loose legs.
Top 3 horror flicks.
I was gonna make that one easy and just ask him what his favorite was.
All right, favorite horror flick.
Well, okay. I can't decide between 2. It's gonna be Rosemary's Baby or Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978,
wow.
Philip Kaufman.
Nice.
That's it.
Look at you liking classics.
Yeah, or the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's gonna be my
Beyond acting, what's the career you want?
Beyond acting, I mean, I would like to take other roles in the movie making process.
Oh, yeah?
In general, I find
behind the camera. You mean?
Yeah, behind the camera.
Oh, okay, nice.
I've already directed a few things more amateur. I've directed like some music videos and some like corporate stuff, and I've made like a few short films of my end. But I'd really like to one day be able to say that I've directed a feature, that I've written something that's really personal, that I've been able to muster up the courage and the strength.
Are you working towards that yet?
I am working towards that. I'm working towards that.
Are any of those shorts out and available for anybody to see?
Yeah, there's some shorts that are out and available. You can go follow me on Instagram, and I got some little links there, and I can send them. Yeah.
Hey, what's your Instagram?
It's just my name. So Olivier Lesparent.
There we go.
Close it
See,
all
I
together,
told you
no
you said it
spaces.
so much better.
No, I thought you did great. Don't put yourself down. You said it really great.
Well, that's everything.
That's everything. That's everything, folks. Good night.
Nice. So
Go to bed.
Come on out. We're here all weekend. Come see this fine young. Did you notice I said young?
Yeah.
Young up and coming actor.
Yeah.
You got a lot of big things in the works. I know you're going to go places. I don't know about this
We'll
stuff.
see.
The clothing's a little weird for me, but
No, it's good. You should try it. You should try buying.
it
sets.
looks comfortable.
It looks comfortable, and then you have less decisions to
When
make.
you look cool, you feel cool.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also something we don't know, but there's a finite amount of decisions you can make in your day, because decisions take energy. So if you got to choose what shirt you wear and what pants you wear, that's 2 decisions. But if your clothing is just 1 decision, well, that's an extra decision you got for the rest of your day.
I get it. So there are photo ops available right after this. If anybody here is interested in that,
Photo ops.
it's right in the next room.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's
you ever
a
do
You
a
knew about
No.
that, right?
Yeah, I did. I did know about a photo op, and I know what a photo op is. Thank you.
Very good. So on
Yeah.
that note, we will let you get to your photo op.
Okay.
If you
Thank
have
you
any,
all
we
for
don't
watching.
even. I don't even know if you have any, but we're gonna find.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find
We're gonna
out.
find out. It's an
Get
adventure.
your tails down here. This is the last panel for tonight, so we are gonna sign off tonight.
Oh,
Well,
wow!
we do
Thank you
have
guys
the
for being here.
comedians
That's
gonna be here.
awesome.
Oh yes. We do have a comedian coming in. I don't.
really?
Yeah. Shortly
Not
after,
really
I guess.
Sure what
Oh,
time.
cool.
Yeah,
They
shortly
didn't really
after.
tell us.
He's gonna do a little gig and
No one
kind of
tells you anything.
entertain everybody
okay.
out there.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. We just wing it.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
Life's more fun when you wing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck plans. Fuck lists. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I had all my.
Ooh, I should have beeped that. Sorry. Beep.
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 Okay, we're good.
Beep
Did
it in
we
your
cut the
mind.
live?
Beep
We're
it in your
good.
mind.
All right. So on
Leo.
that, I want to thank you for joining
I want to
us.
thank both of you guys. You guys were great.
It's a lot of fun, and I will be hanging around and giving you crap all weekend.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Perfect. Looking forward to it.
All right,
Looking forward
very
to the
good.
crap.
And
Woo!